This is Joseph Anglin with the Assignment 6 podcast for information science. And the question is how you like living in a global information society. And to start off, I want to tell you that I'm podcasting from my bed because I broke my leg the other day, so I'm kind of grounded. And I got a little sick, so bear with me. But to start this podcast off, I would like to say that I love living in a global information society. Everything is so convenient today, and I'll digress as I go through all this podcast. But I was shocked when I found out how pivotal of a role social media plays in the Middle East right now and aiding their revolution. And there's groups, pages, events, tweets, all of these pointed in the direction of protesting the government in some way. And I wouldn't want to blame UGC, which is user-generated content, but it definitely aids it in a way. It definitely gets the ball rolling when it comes to revolution and protest. But it really all comes down to the rise of social media lately. It's such a powerful tool how you can collaborate 24/7 with essentially anyone you want to. If you want to talk to anyone, go ahead. You just find them on Facebook, Twitter, whatever else, LinkedIn, I guess. I was just saying, like, as to start off with Facebook, the event section in Facebook is unbelievable. How involved it is and how organized it is, and it really gets groups together and it gets them together with ease. And that's what I'm accustomed to. I don't use Twitter, but a lot of people say that Twitter's hashtags is a pretty good system. And in the Global Information Society Watch article that we read for class recently, they have numerous hashtags. There's hashtag CD Bauzid, hashtag January 25th, and then a bunch of other ones in January, a bunch of other ones in February, and then hashtag March 11th. And all of these are hashtags for protests on Twitter, and they all have to do with the Middle East. And this I wasn't that surprised about. What I was more surprised about was the UK and the United States involvement with this. Well, it's not that hashtag protest, but I digress. The United States was recently involved in asking for encryption keys so that they could go into BBM, which is BlackBerry Messenger, and essentially eavesdrop on your BlackBerry Messenger conversations. And that's a little freaky to me. I don't know. I don't like Big Brother being that involved in my life, but the United K recently shut down cell phone service in a few subway stations, and that's also kind of weird, but that's not as weird as eavesdropping, in my opinion. And really, like, the last thing I want to say is when I heard about this BlackBerry Messenger eavesdropping thing, it freaks me out mainly because BlackBerry Messenger is only like 10% of cell phone users, maybe even less than that. I'm wondering if they're eavesdropping on iMessage, which is 40 to 50% of people using phones and the text messaging. So maybe the iMessage isn't that many, but it's a lot, and it's definitely more than BlackBerry Messenger, and that is kind of freaky. And Big Brother needs to kind of take a step back. Getting a little worried here, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up my opinions about the living in a global information society, and hope you liked it.